Hi everyone, it's Dawn. Welcome back to my channel. So I had a lot of errands to run today, and so I thought that I would show you what I picked up from Ulta. I also had to make a return at Sephora, which ended up being an exchange. So I'll show you what I got there. And I had to go to the post office. And I have my dogs with me because I took them into Wet Nose, which is one of their favorite stores. I'll include a clip if I can, of them going into Wet Nose and what Wet Nose is like. It's kind of a boutique-y pet store. They don't care if it's Wet Nose or Petland or PetSmart. They just love going into those stores because people who work there always give them treats. So they love that. So I took them to Wet Nose. You guys want to go in? You want to go in? Come on. Kenny. But when I was at the post office, I was addressing an envelope when I got there, and I was standing at the table addressing my envelope, and all of a sudden I see my dog Kenny come walking through, and it was pretty crowded. There was a line of people waiting for a kiosk, and I was standing there filling out my envelope, and Kenny just comes strolling in. And to get into the post office, you have to go through two double doors. So one set of doors that when you step on them, they open automatically, and then the next one also opens automatically. So he had to go through that to get into the post office. I had left him and Rosie in the car, and I cracked the window. I do it all the time, but Kenny's new. I always do it for Rosie, so I cracked the window about that much. And, you know, the window opens all the way, so I had it just cracked like a small portion of the way. So he managed to get up there and squeeze himself through the window, fall to the ground apparently because he's not tall, and then go into the post office. So I had used one of their envelopes and I was addressing it, so I couldn't like take him back out to the car, so I just was holding him in my arm. And I know the people that work at the post office because I'm there all the time. And when I came in, one of the guys that works there was like, "Oh, you have a little sidekick with you." I'm like, "I don't know if you saw or not. He came in all by himself." He's like, "He must have been watching you to see where you went and got out and came in. Like, he didn't just go wandering the parking lot, thank God." But anyway, Kenny's up to his antics. Where are you, Kenny? Kenny, did you do something silly? Anyways, he's a good boy. He's a good boy, but a lesson learned. I'm going to close the windows except the teeniest amount next time. It's pretty warm here, so they weren't cold in the car. It's like in the 40s today, and I was just in and out of different stores, so I don't mind bringing them with me, and then I walk them in between. So having said all that, I'm going to show you some items that I got at Ulta. And this was sort of like a workhorse visit to Ulta. I wasn't going to look at makeup and fun stuff. I had to pick up something for my son, and I had to get a couple of things for myself that I needed. And I like to get these things from Ulta because then I get the points. So the first thing I got is a Crest 3D White Strip Kit. And this one I've never used before. It says it whitens your teeth 28 levels. I don't know about that. I'm gonna see. But I do usually use the Glamorous White. And this is just a different one. This is Supreme Bright. And I'm gonna give it a try. I don't have overly sensitive teeth, and I only use these like once a season. So since it's the beginning of January, I'm using them now, and then I probably won't use them until, I probably won't need to use them until like summertime, like the end of May or June. So maybe 3 times a year I do every night of the week for however many days it says. Sometimes it's just like a week. I didn't read the box to see how long, but, and you don't have to use it every night of the week. You could just do it a few nights in a row, take a little break, like do it like once a week for like maybe once a week if you want to. You can break it up and do it however you want. But I'm going to do a whole teeth whitening session with these to get my teeth nice and white, because I feel like I have some staining and stuff that I need to take care of, and that dental cleanings don't really brighten up my teeth as white as I want them to be. So I'm going to try this. Then I had to pick up my deodorant, and the one that I really like right now is the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. They sell this at Sephora and they sell it at Ulta, and one of these lasts me a really long time. And I have good news for those of you who like aluminum-free natural deodorants. They make one like that too. It looks exactly the same, but the package is a little bit whiter. So that's new. I've never noticed that before, but I love the way this smells, and it keeps me nice and dry. So I had to pick this up. Then I had to get something for my son. He needed a shampoo and conditioner, and one of my sons uses like a combination shampoo conditioner in one, and he's just like really quick and easy. But my other son likes to use a shampoo and a conditioner. And last time I picked it up for him, I got him the Maui Moisture, the one in the orange, and he really liked it. And so he ran out, and I told him I'd pick up another one, and I asked him if he wanted the same one, and he said it didn't matter. So I picked him up this one, and let me tell you what scent this is. This is the Maui Moisture Hair Care Heal and Hydrate Shea Butter Shampoo for dry and damaged hair. He likes to keep his hair really nice and soft, and so do I. I might try this while he's still home. I usually don't use this, but I don't think I've ever tried it. But for dry hair, my hair's so long, I want to keep a lot of moisture in it. This might be good for me too, but this is for my son. I really love La Roche-Posay skincare. I love it a lot, and I've been using a lot of it lately. And one of the products that I really like is the B5 serum. It's a hyaluronic acid. I think it's called Hyaluron 5, and it's their hyaluronic acid serum, and it has like other really good ingredients in it as well, but it's super hydrating. And in the winter months, I like that all year round. In the summer, I can use that and just not use another moisturizer with it, but in the winter months, that really helps my skin retain moisture and not get dry. I live in a very dry climate in the winter months, and so I really need a lot of moisture. But I really like to use it with this thermal water. And when I first started using it, I thought this was just like an unnecessary thing because it's like a can of water. But I heard Dr. Dre talking about it and a couple other dermatologists, and they said that this is really good. It's thermal spring water for sensitive skin, and it has probiotics in it. So it's really good for your skin. It's not just a bottle of water. So what I do is I cleanse my face, and then I pat it dry, and then I spray this on, and then I put the B5 Hyaluron serum over it, and it kind of just really locks in that moisture, and it really helps my skin a lot. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and I swear by it. My daughter uses it as well, so I needed to pick up a new can of thermal water. Aven makes a nice one too, but this one's a little less expensive, and as far as I can tell, it's exactly the same product. So yeah, I picked up the La Roche-Posay. So yeah, I really like this product a lot, and I needed another one. And then the last thing is a moisturizer and a body oil. I've been dealing with some dry skin, and so I was talking to one of the ladies who works at my Ulta, who's really nice. Her name is Caroline, and I know her, and I really like her. And she was telling me a good moisturizer is the Osea moisturizer, either the body butter or the lotion, combined with their body oil. And so I have a lot of body butters at home, and those are nice, but sometimes I find them a little bit hard to work into my skin, and I prefer a lotion. And then I just use a body butter on like my elbows and on my feet in areas like that. And I'll show you the body butter that I've been using in an upcoming video. But anyways, luckily they had it in like a mini size to try, and the size isn't too mini. It's like a decent sized product for both of these. There's another boxed set like this that comes with a body scrub, but I didn't need a body scrub, so I got the body lotion. And if you purchase it in the large size, it comes, you know, just obviously the exact same kind of packaging, just large. It's like a nice alabaster glass bottle and has a nice pump, and it smells really nice, especially with the body oil. And this is the body oil, and it also has a nice pump. And you get a really decent amount of product. I think that this is enough for me to get a good try and see if it's working. It felt really good. She rubbed the lotion onto my hands and then put a little bit of oil on them, and my hands feel so soft and they smell so nice. The smell is light. It's not like an overly scented product, but it's just really fresh and pleasant. So I'm really happy to try this, and I'll report back after I run out to let you know if I'm going to purchase the full sizes. But if this works out and I continue to like it as much as I did in the store, then I'll purchase the full sizes after this is all gone. I did try the body butter on the other hand with the oil, and that was really nice too, but it felt a little bit too rich for me with the oil and the body butter combined. So if you have really, really, really dry skin, I would recommend that to you. But for my, you know, I moisturize a lot, so I need to do it because it's so dry, so I keep up with it. So this is perfect for me. And then the last thing is a fun product, and it's a lipstick, and I got this at Sephora. I was returning a Merit eyeshadow, one of the Merit cream eyeshadows. I purchased it early in December, and I only tried it one time, but then the mall was really crowded and I didn't want to deal with the return, so I took it back now. So even though I had my receipt, they said that I could get a store credit or an exchange. So I decided to go with an exchange because there was something I'd been wanting, and it came out to be about the same price. The Merit cream eyeshadow was nice, but what I wanted to use it for is getting ready really quickly and in my car, and it was really messy. It was creamy and emollient, and it was a little too emollient, so when I was applying it, I was getting some like here, and it blended out very easily, but almost like a little too much, and it just was a no-go for me. It's probably a perfectly lovely product if I were sitting at my vanity and taking my time with it, but that wasn't what I wanted it for. So I exchanged it, and I got a lipstick from the Give brand, which is Gwen Stefani's brand. I always confuse Gwen Stefani's brand for House Labs, which is Lady Gaga's brand, because they're both singers and they kind of look the same. They look a lot alike, in my opinion. They both have like the blonde hair, and they both are kind of known for like black eyeliner and red lips, and I don't know, I mix them up all the time. But I have an eyeshadow palette from Give that I really, really like, and if you'd like to see it get ready with me, I'll do one. But I got this lipstick and I wanted it because it's such a pretty color and I like the formula. And this color is called Screen My Calls, and as you can see, it's like a nice kind of lavendery pink, and this is what it looks like. And it's a satin lipstick, it's not a matte, and that's what I like about it too. Look how pretty that is. You know I love my pinks, and this looks like a good pink for all year round. And I tried it on a few times in store in the past, and then I thought I have other lipsticks that are similar in this color, like Live It Up and Charlotte Tilbury, but that one's a little more lavender or bluey pink than this one, and it's a little bit waxier and it's not as satiny. So I decided to go ahead and pick this up or do the exchange and get this. And lipsticks make me happy. I just like getting a new lipstick. So let me show you. I have it on already, but I've been drinking something in my car, so it's probably wearing off. And this is the packaging from Gwen Stefani's brand Give. And it's just a really pretty pink. So yeah, that's what I did today. Ran a lot of errands. I think I have one more errand to run, and then I'm gonna walk my dogs one more time. Oh, Kenny is climbing around up here and pushing buttons. And Have you tried any of these products, or are you interested in any of these products? And I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend. I'm not sure what we're doing this weekend yet, but I hope that you have a good one. And I'll see you next time. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Bye.